So, England taking on Slovakia. But what can they expect from their opponents tomorrow night? A bit more insight. We're joined live by a former Slovakia and Liverpool defender, Martin Škrtel. Good morning to you, Martin. Are you well?
Good morning. Thank you.
Good to see you. So let's start with Slovakia then. What sort of opponents are they for England tomorrow night?
Well, we will see, but obviously I expect to be a good game because at the moment our team is doing really well. You know, we had a good game against Belgium, then obviously unlucky game against Ukraine, but then against Romania it was again the good performance from our side. So I think it's going to be a very interesting game for both sides tomorrow.
It must have been a really nervy final day, Martin, in the group. It's amazing that 4 teams all finishing on 4 points, and a case that sort of one mistake would have been the difference between going through and going out.
Yeah, it was strange, to be honest, because, you know, when the first team qualified with the 4 points, then obviously Ukraine also with the 4 points, they are out. But yeah, it was a very, very tough group, very tight group. And I think what helped us was the first game against Belgium, which nobody expected us to win. But as we saw, and we did it, and it was obviously a very, very, very good performance from us. But yeah, I think tomorrow it's going to be similar game because England obviously is a big favorite, and we can only do some surprise. But I hope we can do that.
Martin, it's fair to say the British media have felt that England have been very underwhelming so far. What have you made of England's performances so far in this tournament?
Yeah, I watched 2 games against Denmark and against Slovenia, and I got to say I was surprised and also a little bit disappointed because I expect a little bit more from England side, and yeah, I think they could done much better. But yeah, we know their quality, and now for the tournament just starting now because it's about the one game at the moment, and it's going to be very difficult for us. But if I can say that this is the right moment for us to play against England because our team, as I said before, they are performing really well. They are full of confidence, and I think if we can do some surprise and if we can beat England, it could be this time.
You mentioned those performances from England, Martin. Milan Škrtel, who I think probably the best Slovakian defender since a guy called Martin Škrtel, said they played a lot of long balls. Is that something you noticed, that in an attacking sense, with so many quality players, England, that this has not created a huge amount in those games so far?
What I saw the games before, it was lack of movement. You know, many players, they just try to get the ball to their feet and try to play the short distance passes, and but they didn't move. They didn't move enough. So we will see what they're gonna do in the game tomorrow. And obviously the Slovakian team with the all coaches and the staff, they obviously they know what to expect from the game, and I cannot wait this game, you know, because I want to see how the England team react after many criticizes, and obviously the expectation, then they still didn't fully fight. So I hope, sorry to say, but I hope they will continue in the same way, because if they do, then we have a chance.
There's all the talk, obviously, about your former club, a player from there, Trent Alexander-Arnold, the fact that he's been playing out of position. It's been an experiment. Has that surprised you that Gareth Southgate has played an experiment during tournament football?
Yeah, probably, because as we know, Trent, and for me, in my point of view, he's the best position is the right back, but many games also in Liverpool, he played as a midfielder. So he tried it, but then obviously he didn't play him in the last game. So we will see what they're going to do. But in this major tournament, I think they should know what's the best position for the players. And yeah, we will see if the trend will start and where he will start.
I want to talk about your own memories of playing against England, Martin. I hate to bring this up, but you were sent off against England back in 2016. I'm mentioning it because I'm not close to you, so I can say it now. But how was it for you as a player to face England back in the day?
It was always a special game for me, you know, because obviously when you when I was playing in England, and then you're going to play against the national team, is always special because you want to show yourself. And as you mentioned, I was sent off in the one game, but then in one game we got the draw. It was the Euro 2016 in France, and I have a good memory for this game because we drew 0-0, and after this game we qualified to the next stage. So it was always special, but always tough, because if you play against a team like England, we are facing the maybe one of the best nations in the world, and it is always difficult. But if I compare the our team or my team when I was facing England and this team, they are going to face them tomorrow. There's a big difference because this team, I think they're playing different style. They try to play it. In my time, we just didn't concede, try to get at least point. But these guys, they try to attack, they're going for win, and they are full of confidence. As I say, they are young, they are fresh, and I think they create some surprise, as I mentioned before.
You mentioned confidence. I think that's something that certainly these England players are lacking at the moment, probably because the barrage of disappointment back here, and that's translated over through the media, certainly back to that team. In terms of them, ahead of this tournament, everyone felt that they were the favourites to win this tournament, England. From what you've seen, do you still think they're the favourites?
For me, they're still the favourite, because obviously they didn't have a good group stage, if we can say. But the tournament start now, If you win, then it will give you the confidence, and you go to the next stage. You go to quarterfinals, and then hopefully the semifinals. But I think all of them, then they are the experienced players. And if you have the players like Harry Kane, Bellingham, and Rice, and Stones, and all of them, we can go name by name. They're playing this kind of games 50, 60 times per season. And I think they used to also hearing not only the good things, but also the criticizing. So I don't think it's making something with their heads. And I think they are just fully focused, and tomorrow they will be ready.
You said that Slovakia are obviously out to cause a bit of a shock tomorrow. Would this be Slovakia's biggest ever win, if you can surprise England?
Obviously, because for us as a national team, it's not common to qualify to every single tournament. For us, it was big success to qualify for the Euros, and then was the target to try to go to the group stage, and we did it. So we can say the first target we fully fight, and now it can be only the surprise, as I mentioned. But as I mentioned also, if there should be the surprise, this is the right moment, because us and the fans and everybody, we believe to this team, and we hope they can do it. And if they do, it's gonna be massive for us as a national team, and also for us as a country, because before we never qualified to the quarterfinals. So if we could do it, it would be great.
Yeah, certainly would. I want you to put your Liverpool hat on, if you don't mind, for us. Obviously, Arne Slot taking over from Jurgen Klopp. Big shoes to fill. How do you think he's going to get on?
Hopefully good, It's not easy to replace someone like Jurgen, and it's gonna be tough for Arne. But in his previous club, he showed his quality. He showed what he's capable of. So I hope he can continue in Liverpool. And I think if we're talking about to do some changes and replace Jurgen, he did it at the moment, and I don't want to say it's gonna be easy, but it's gonna be easier way, because the team is ready at the moment. After the last season they have, which Jurgen made this transformation, and he brought the new players, fresh players. So this time when Arne is coming, we can say the team is ready. Maybe obviously he's coming with the new ideas, and he will try to add some new players. But as I said, the team is ready, and I hope they can continue to get there on the winning race.
Well, look, thank you very much indeed for being with us. Good luck tomorrow. Not too much luck, but
yeah,
good luck. Thank you so much. Have a great day, Martin.
All right, cheers. Thank you. And you. Bye-bye.